What to do, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back for another video. It's a different type of video today. The NCAA has made a huge mistake. They have postponed and canceled the season in the Pac-12 and the Big Ten. And me, and as Ohio State fan, that affects me a lot because Ohio State is in the Big Ten. So we most likely won't see them until the spring, but we might not even see them at all, and that sucks. But I want to get into a few things on why they made a mistake today. And if you're in the NCAA, or you know anybody in the NCAA, or know anybody that is like big up high in the NCAA, just send this video to them, let them see it. Maybe we can get some exposure, let them know why they're wrong. Before we get started, like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that. Write in the comments you think you agree with me and all that stuff. But the first reason I want to get into is how the campuses are open and there's going to be hundreds of kids in the classroom, but we can't play football. That's a little bit confusing to me. So you're going to send the student athletes to class where they could potentially contract the virus, but you won't let them play football. That doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like the NCAA is money hungry and they can't sell out stadiums because social distancing, and we're not allowed to fill up stadiums. So they wanted to cancel it because, not because of the virus. We're not saying that we're undermining the virus. We're saying that the NCAA is canceling it because they can't sell tickets and they won't make enough money. I feel like they should just follow the NBA bubble protocol and put the student athletes in a bubble. Nick Saban had a quote today, and I'll have it on the screen. He said that the kids are a lot safer running around here than they are at home, and I agree with him. They go home and they have potential to get in trouble and make bad decisions. They got potential to do dumb things and risk future eligibility or risk future opportunities in the NFL or their life in general. They could go home and get the virus from one of their high school friends, or they could go home and get into trouble. They could lose their life. You never know. And if you cancel the season, that could potentially happen, and you don't want that to happen to anybody. And just to risk their opportunity they've worked years for, countless amount of years. They put in so much work through Pee-wee, middle school, high school, and now college. And some of them are going to get a chance to play on Sundays in the NFL. And if they can't play, then how are they going to do that? Let me get into some examples. Joe Burrow is the number one pick of this year's draft, but if this situation had happened last year, Joe Burrow would be probably looking for a regular job somewhere in America. You never know, because this season was the season for him to showcase that he is a good quarterback. And had they canceled college football last season, he wouldn't even have been able to do that. He had a monster season, one of the greatest seasons of all time. Heisman Trophy winner, national champion, 60 plus touchdowns. It was a crazy, perfect season. It was just amazing to watch. But if we cannot play on Saturdays, how do we get to Sunday? I also seen that a lot of the coaches were speaking not for just them. Of course they want to coach. They love coaching. That's why they're doing it. But I seen them speaking for their players, the players' parents, the alumni of the school. They want to have the season because this is the game they love. They love playing football. That's the reason why they're in school. Most of them. Some of them are, walk-ons and, partial scholarship guys. But a lot of them that you see playing are full scholarship guys. And without football, they wouldn't be at these top universities. So if you take that away from them, some of them could get in trouble. A lot of them will be making bad decisions and not making the right decisions that got them to the point that they're at. The running back from Mississippi State, he lives in a bad neighborhood back home where he's from. And if you send him back there, he could potentially get killed or worse. I don't know what's worse than that, but it's bad. And to send a kid like him back there who has a lot to lose and people who hate on him is a bad thing. I just don't think that it's a good idea to cancel a season, especially when the ratings would be through the roof. Football is America's sport, and college football is the little brother to the NFL, and it gets the same amount of buzz as the NFL, and it has a completely different fan base. I've been a fan of Ohio State all my life, and to think that I won't be able to see them this year, it's a little mind-boggling. Like I can't really picture it, and it sucks. I don't really know what I'll do if I can't watch my guys play. Like, it's crazy to me. I don't know. I also seen tweets from a lot of celebrities and even the president. It'll be on the screen, but even the president tweeted he wants to see them play. They put in a lot of work. He doesn't really tweet anything good, and for him to tweet something good, you know it's serious. You know he wants to see them play. You know he wants to see the work that they put in. You don't get to college unless you put in an immense amount of work, and to have it taken away from you by a corporation that's money hungry is crazy to me. Just let them play. Let them play for the fans. Let them play for themselves. Let them play for their families. Some of them, this is their last opportunity, their last way out. And if they don't get this, then what are we gonna do? Think about the student athletes that this was their way out. This was their way to help their family get out their financial struggle. This was their way to prove to themselves that they could play on the next level this season right here. And if you take it away from them and they're not able to play, then what? If you made it to the end of the video, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me in the comments whether you agree or disagree. I want to see if people are thinking the same as I am. I want to see if people are thinking differently. If you know anybody that plays in the NCAA, you can tell them to hit me up on my socials. I want to see what's going on the inside. I'm anxious to see what happens, but hopefully everyone's staying safe out there and NCAA makes the right decision. I'll be back with the energy in the next video, but for now, I'm out.